Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away, there was a planet unlike any other. It was Pancake Planet, a massive, fluffy pancake-shaped world, surrounded by syrup rivers and dotted with floating butter islands. This was a magical place where breakfast ruled the day, and no one knew this better than the famously adventurous Donald Duck. Our story begins with Donald standing right in the middle of this pancake paradise. With a trusty fork in his hand, he couldn't believe his eyes. Oh boy, he quacked with excitement, his voice echoing across the syrupy rivers. This is the biggest pancake I've ever seen. As he wandered around, he saw rivers of syrup gleaming under the funny, swirling space sky. The syrup was thicker and more golden than any syrup on Earth. Donald had to resist the urge to dive straight in. Knowing he had a job to do first, his ducky mission was given to him by none other than Mickey Mouse, who had sent Donald to Pancake Planet to retrieve the magical spatula of the breakfast galaxy. Legends said it was hidden somewhere among the butter islands, floating like clouds around the Pancake Planet. Donald set out, hopping from one butter island to another, each island more slippery than the last. "Whoa!" he exclaimed as he nearly slid off a particularly wobbly butter patch. But with his nimbleness and determination, he pressed on, laughing at the occasional playful splash in the syrup streams. On his adventurous trek, Donald encountered many strange and delightful creatures. There were fluffy miniature marshmallow birds hovering around, drizzling sugary rain that glittered like stars. They chirped cheerfully, guiding Donald towards the secret of the spatula. At the heart of a particularly buttery island, Donald saw a gleaming object. With a joyful quack, he realized it was the magical spatula. It was embedded in a golden buttercup, and to Donald's surprise, it started to glow and twirl like a majestic top. "Quacktacular!" Donald cheered, raising his fork triumphantly in the delightful space air. With the magical spatula in his grip, he knew it was time to head back home. He bid farewell to the pancakey wonders and marshmallow friends, promising to return one day. Flying back towards Earth, Donald couldn't help but dream of the breakfast feasts back home and how everyone would cheer when he returned as the hero of Pancake Planet. And so, with a heart full of syrupy joy and butter-filled laughs, Donald Duck soared through the funny space skies, ready for his next big adventure, wherever it might take him next.